Welcome to the Rush of Fear podcast, where we are covering Universal Orlando's premier scare event, Halloween Horror Nights, for our sister podcast, the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. New house announcement, ticket offerings, and more to talk about in episode 9. So without further ado, let the mayhem begin.
What a rush of fear.
Hello, everybody. This is Michelle, your host for tonight. And of course, with me, I have Kenneth.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
You're going with sexy Kenneth tonight, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
What the people at work call spicy, Kenneth.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello. And we also have Maddie.
Let's turn up the juice and see what shakes loose.
My.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know where this episode's going to go, guys, but it sounds a little interesting already. All right. Well, we do have a lot to talk about, so let's go ahead and just hop on in to our house announcement we got this week.
We got a house announcement, and they did it super early in the morning this time.
Oh, so early.
Yeah. They almost beat me to waking up. It was HHN Icons Captured. So the description that was released by Universal says, over the last 30 years, Halloween Horror Nights has introduced a murderer's row of original characters. Now they've joined forces, some newly risen to true icon status, to form a monstrous Hall of Fame, or Hell of Fame, taunting and terrifying you at every turn. You'll meet Jack the Clown, the Storyteller, the Caretaker, and many more, all in one house for the first time ever. As you search for escape, you'll encounter tormented victims as well as each icon's demonic superfans. What's the most evil of them all? Depending when you visit, a different icon will reign supreme. That's cool.
That is super cool.
Isn't that like when it was like Michael Myers? No, not Michael Myers.
Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah, and each one would like win a different time you like went through or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I'm not making that up.
No, you're not.
Okay. Sometimes I feel like I am.
Each, to share a little bit of behind the scenes, obviously there's not one person doing one role throughout the entire night. So like there's 2 different casts for each house. And so one cast had an ending with Freddy winning and the other cast had Jason winning.
That's fun, though.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Icons captured.
Yeah. Soundstage house.
From what the map's saying, yeah.
Yeah.
Did the announcement say that? Did a blog post say officially that that's where it is?
It did
No,
not.
but on the most recent spec map, it's letter D, which is where it's the one closest to the tribute store. Like the sign that's always closest to the tribute store.
Okay.
So last year that was us?
That was us. Yeah.
Was it? Because Revenge of the Tooth Fairy, I think, is going to be on the other side, C, because that's where it was last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it would make sense for this to be a soundstage house, because I'm sure they're going to need space.
I'm super excited about this one.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, both of you are newcomers to the event, relatively speaking, so this will be your first time even ever seeing a lot of these characters, right?
Yes, which is why I'm so excited. I've heard so much about the Storyteller and the Caretaker and all those guys, and it just sounds awesome to finally get to meet them in person. I love Chance. I'm a Chance super fan, so maybe I'll be cast in the house. I don't know, because they do say the Icon's demonic super fans, and that would totally be me. But I'm excited to see Chance again and Jack the Clown, but the others I've never met. So, yay.
I think it's interesting that it says some newly risen to true icon status, which to me leads me to believe that there will be some... There have always been some characters that were never officially called icons that the fans have kind of just adopted them as icons, and looks like maybe now they will be fully recognized, like Lady Luck or maybe like Eddie and Cindy. I don't know,
I feel like they're all gonna have like they're just gonna have like updated treatments done to them. Like they're all gonna look super updated, super cool. Like, I'm trying to think of a reference, like a movie pop culture reference that I could compare, but I feel like they're just all gonna look way better in this house than they ever did when they were like in the event themselves.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they'll actually be in a soundstage, so they'll have access to more special effects and lighting and their own. Yeah, you're right. That'll be cool.
Yeah. Now, do we think it's going to be like, okay, like you walk into the house and like here is the Lady Luck section, and then you transfer over to the director section, and then you transfer over to like the storyteller section? Or are they all going to be together interacting with one another? Because I'm going to let you know. Seeing an interaction between Lady Luck and Chance.
Oh my God.
My gay little heart will actually explode.
Yes.
You may have to wheelchair me out of that house. I'll be so excited.
You'll just be standing there watching, and they'll be like, keep moving, keep moving.
And I'll be like, I physically can't. It's going to be like watching Birds of Prey all over again. Like, girl power.
It does say they've joined forces, quote unquote.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. I see, yeah, because my first thought is that it would be kind of like the Universal Monsters house from 29, where, you know, like each monster kind of had their own little room or two. And
right.
If I was planning this house, I would do it that way. And then maybe like the transitions between rooms might see some overlap or like some team ups. And then like the last few rooms might have like, you know, all of the icons together, or like
coming
pairing them up,
you.
teaming them up. Yeah.
Cause like other than like Chance and Jack, obviously, they don't have melding storylines. And like from what I've seen from 2025 was the last time they were all together, correct?
Yeah.
I'm like now double checking everything I say before I say it.
Don't worry, Julie will correct us.
Yeah, well. But like in 25, when they had their like scare zone of all of them, they were just in their own separate stages. Did they ever, Kenneth, you went to that one. Did you ever see them interacting with one another from their stages? Or was it just kind of like that was their moment?
At 25?
Yeah.
Well, I was working at 25, and so I never actually got to see that zone while it was like up and running.
Sad.
I only ever got to walk through it like after the night was over and everyone was gone. Yeah, but I think they did a show. They did a show in 2006. The Arrival, I think, was done kind of in that same Hollywood area over by like where the crepe stand is. You know. The Arrival was a show that had, at that time, the 4 icons, which were Jack, caretaker, director, and storyteller. And they had a little show all together right there.
I have a question for you. So it's HHN Icons captured. So are the icons captured, or are we the captured?
Oh.
Because if they're the ones that are captured, then I picture them being in their own little like cells almost, but somehow they're able to like escape and get to us, you know, and start causing havoc like within this jail, basically kind of setting.
Yeah.
But if they're not the ones that are captured and they've captured us, it's like I picture something totally different.
Well, if you look at the logo, and I know that the logo that they officially released with the announcement is different than the one that's on the speculation map. The speculation map, the T in captured has like a little lantern with an X on it, which reminds me of Fear's lantern. And I've seen people talking about that, how Fear's lantern is in there. So
yeah, they have been talking about that.
So it could be, Fear trying to capture them again, and maybe they're fighting back against him.
Oh, see, this could go many ways.
Yeah.
And watch it not mean anything. Like,
Well,
it's just a name, you know?
It's got to mean something.
yeah, I mean, there's a few things, like, for example, the tribute store is not really a tribute to the event anymore, or to whatever it is. It's like it started out as a tribute because it was like a museum almost of Horror Nights past originally, and then kind of a museum of Horror Nights present in like the next couple years. But it's not really that anymore. Now it's almost like a separate attraction.
Right.
So, but they kept the name. So I wonder if this is kind of one of those things where they were like, let's come up. All right, the name is captured. And then like through development, they're like, well, that name doesn't really fit anymore, but why change it?
Right. Yep. It could be.
Yeah. There's not a blog post about this one.
Yeah. And I'm on the website and it's not even listed on the official HHN site.
Yeah.
The house?
Yeah.
No.
It is on the homepage where you can scroll through.
Yeah, on the homepage.
It's one of those. And then if you click on learn more underneath that house, yeah.
Oh, because
it's
like
not
in
a blog post, but
yeah, which is weird because like normally they do. I wanted pictures.
They've been super stingy with their information this year.
It's also been like all over the place. Like I remember from before, like every announcement had a video, it had an Instagram post, it had a blog post on the website, and it would like immediately pop up as one of the houses in that like little chart on the website as well. But this year, it's like, I don't even, like, what?
It's pretty obvious their budget's been cut pretty drastically.
Yeah, it's all over the place. Because like, what was our last one? Bride of Frankenstein and Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They both had videos, but like they got announced on a Twitter thread.
Right.
Which like they didn't even get their own tweet. They were just like, all right, here's one, and then reply to that one, here's another one.
Yeah.
We were like, huh? What? Okay.
It's very different this year. And I don't know if that's a COVID result of that whole shutdown thing and budget cuts and just trying to
being moved around.
Yeah, just trying to regroup, or I don't know if they've wanted to kind of change the way things have been done, and this was an excuse to start changing. I don't know, but I'm going to blame it on COVID, like I have everything else for the past year and a half.
Yeah,
that's
fair.
Yeah.
Regardless, it's going to be an awesome house, and I think it's probably the one I'm most excited about so far.
I think it'll be the first one I go to whenever the event opens.
Oh, me too. I can't wait.
Yeah.
We're less than a month away, guys.
Wow.
Really, really less than a month. Like the 8th, we'd already be on our second weekend of the event if it was the month of September. Because it starts the 3rd.
It starts on the 3rd.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be Wednesday of the... I don't think the 8th, September 8th will be an event night because I don't know if they start Wednesdays that soon. But...
will be, yeah. Oh my God.
Well, like
so
Sunday. Yeah. Rehearsals are, I think, starting this week as well.
Yeah. I think they are.
Is that normal for them to start rehearsing like literally 3 weeks before the event?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Wow, that's shocking to me.
Yeah, because in past years you would have 2 houses or 2 streets, 2 or 3 would pair up to do costume fittings and like house walks or whatever, street walk, kind of teaching the cast like, this is what you're doing, this is what you're wearing, this is what the whole thing is. So they have to spread that out over like, about 4 weeks ahead of time.
And this year I feel like it would be different just because of
I think they're
purposes.
spreading things out even more than they normally would.
Wow.
But I feel like they've also I'll save that for later on because it's about Scarezones. So we'll wait on that. I'll wait on my comment. Yeah.
All right. Well, then let's start talking about tickets. so that we can move the night along. So
Sure.
we finally got some multi-night ticket options after having lost all faith that this would even be a thing this year. So let's break it down for you and explain your options. Of course, everyone already knows about the single night ticket options, so won't bore you with that one. So Maddie, why don't you tell us about Rush of Fear?
Yeah. Our namesake.
Yes.
So Rush of Fear. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what this show is called?
Yikes.
The light bulb just go off, Kenneth?
Oh, my.
It all makes sense now. E equals MC squared. Okay.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm going to stop talking now.
So the Rush of Fear pass is going to be your like lowest tier frequent fear kind of pass. This pass gives guests access to the first 16 nights of Halloween Horror Nights. This is a popular option because of the attractive price. So advance purchase price right now is going to be $129.99 plus tax. Or if you want to be all cool and fancy, you can get the Express Pass with the Rush of Fear, and that is going to bump your total up to $399.99 plus tax. Only cons to this pass is the event does tend to evolve and improve as scare actors and team members kind of find their groove throughout the event itself. So with you only getting the first 16 nights of the event, you are limited to just, I believe that's about the month of September. And you're only also going to get 1 o'clock ending times. So we did find out the all of September is going to be 1 a.m. event nights, and then all of October is 2 a.m. event nights.
Ooh, that's news to me.
Oh, really?
Really?
Where did I think I'm
looking at that information right now. It's correct.
Okay. All right. So it was posted. I'm part of this like veterans like scare actor page, and it was posted in there by like our admin. But okay, good that it's actually out there. But yeah,
you heard it here first, guys.
Yeah. But that's also interesting because I don't know. They haven't done that before where like they've literally split the event in half and done 1 a.m.s and then 2 a.m.s. Because like before it was like, oh, okay, some days are 1 a.m., some days are 2 a.m., some days are midnights.
Right. Midnights disappeared years ago.
Yeah.
For the most part, it was like Fridays and Saturdays were 2 a.m. and then Sundays through Thursdays were 1. And then as it got closer to the end, then it was like mostly 2 a.m.s. But that's an easy way to do it. 1 a.m. in September, 2 a.m. in October. Sweet.
Yeah.
How about the Frequent Fear Pass? Frequent Fear, these passes give guests access to the first weekend as well as every Sunday through Thursday night of the event for a total of 26 possible nights. Advanced purchase price on these is $159.99 plus tax, or $459.99 plus tax with Express. And the one con to this is that it does not include weekends, excluding the first weekend.
Correct.
Cool. Well, because the first weekend is just Friday and Saturday.
Right.
So you got to include those.
Yep. So, I mean, it's still a good option. These prices are phenomenal, as long as you don't add on the Express Pass, of course.
I want to say, I was looking at ticket options the other day, maybe yesterday, and I want to say Frequent Fear might even include, or is that the plus?
The plus, there's a plus one.
Okay.
Hang on, Kenneth. Let me tell you about Frequent Fear
Tell me
Plus.
about it.
Okay. These passes are the same as Frequent Fear, except they include Friday nights, as well as the first and last Saturdays of the event for a total of 35 possible event nights.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm. That's what you were thinking of?
Yeah, I was thinking of that last weekend. That's a plus.
There's 42 total event nights this year, correct? Did I count that correctly?
I didn't count.
Oh,
I don't know. And you know what? Honestly, the price between the Frequent Fear or the Frequent Fear Plus is literally $30 difference.
Yeah, everybody should get that plus.
So for $30 more,
you
add on Friday nights and an extra Saturday, that's a deal.
Almost 10 nights. Yeah.
Yeah. So the advanced purchase price of the Frequent Fear Plus is $189.99 plus tax, or $529.99 plus tax with Express. I'm going to ignore my comment there about it not being a great bang for your buck. It actually, yeah, it is a great bang for your buck. I think out of all of them, that is the best option, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you're local.
Oh, yeah. And I feel like that's the one that most people I know purchase.
Really?
Yeah,
me
because
too.
Saturdays are always so busy that like you don't feel bad about missing it unless you just kind of want to wander the scare zones. But like Saturdays are
plus
it's an okay day to miss.
You know, I know we're a Halloween Horror Nights podcast, but you know, there's a lot of other haunted attractions, especially this year. I feel like there's like more than ever, especially with Hallow Scream over at SeaWorld. Scream and Steam looks like it's going to be awesome this year over at the Oviedo Mall. So like there's also Petrified Forest and Sir Henry's Haunted Trail. Like there's so many other things nearby.
Wow.
You can spend every Saturday that you're not allowed to go to Horror Nights on your Frequent Fear Plus and go check out one of those other things, you know, the smaller haunts, the local haunts.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. Or even
Absolutely.
a pangolin show on one of those Saturdays, you know?
There you go.
Yes.
So many
Awesome.
Halloween things to do.
All the Halloween things. I feel like everyone this year is just going so much harder for Halloween because of how much we missed out on last year. Like, we missed out on it for obvious reasons, but like everyone now is like, oh my God, like we have to do Halloween bigger and better than ever. And I think also because Disney and their Boo Bash thing that everyone's also really mad about. If I was a local haunt and I saw that people were mad about Boo Bash and like things like that, I would be like, oh, well, if you're upset about that, look at what we have. Ooh, look at over here. Like, don't want to pay that much money for a ticket to get some candy from a mouse? Oh, come to my haunt. It's only $30 for the whole night. And that's the best part about like local haunts like that. But even, I mean, this is a great deal. Like the Fear Plus pass. Like,
oh, yeah.
It really
good
is.
Deal. Unless you add Express, and then you're like, all right, I'll sell a kidney, and then I'll get Express. But
Express, I never realized how crazy expensive Express is until yesterday when I was looking at these prices, thinking about like if I'm going to, you know, if I which pass am I going to pick out of all these options? That Express is such a bump.
Yeah.
But and most of my friends this year got it with Express.
Why?
So I'm like, because they think it's worth. I mean, it's worth it to them.
I did 27 HHN 27 for a single night. I've told this story, but like my dad was worried that like my sister and I would not be able to get everything done in the amount of time that the event was running that night.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, I think we went on like a Thursday because it was my like Columbus Day break back in the day. And so he bought us a single night ticket with a single night of Express just because he was worried and he wanted us to get it all done and see everything that we wanted to see. So I think like as someone who is most likely going to get a Frequent Fear, I don't think I would get it with Express because I'm okay with, if I'm going to be going to the event multiple times, I'm okay with standing in a line for a house like for the nights that I go. If I really wanted to get everything done in a single night, like that first night, I would buy Express, but just for one night. I don't think I would get a Frequent Fear with Express for the entire event. To me, it just seems like overload.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and if you look at the price, you have to kind of calculate your season. You know, what are your plans for the season? So for somebody like me, I am going multiple times and I'm going with multiple different parties of people. And each time those people I'm going with are going to have Express. So if I want to be with them, I've got to have Express too, right? So the situations are different for every person. So if you're in a situation like me, if I go for more than 3 nights with Express, then I might as well just go ahead and buy the frequent fear with Express, because each Express night is, 100-ish or so per night. So that's paid for it right there. However, if that's not your situation, if you're always going with the same people, the same crowd every weekend or whatever, buy yourself 1 night of Express and then do the rest just to kind of hang out and enjoy the night. But it's different for everybody.
Has it always been that expensive? Like, I'm looking right now at the Ultimate Fear, like, ticket price plus Express. Like, has that always been high of a price?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, general Express passes, I think, have gone up slightly this year. But as far as the Ultimate, which you're about to tell us about, that's a pretty fair price.
Well, because nowadays, aren't they doing like daytime park Express passes on like a fluctuating price basis? Like they're doing the tickets at Disney and Universal now? Okay.
I think Express has always been priced that way.
Yeah.
Oh. Really? Oh.
Yeah, it's always been a fluctuating. Like if Express is pretty cheap, you probably don't need it. And if it's really expensive, then like you will probably want it.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yep. So tell us about our last option, Maddie.
Yeah. So the Ultimate Frequent Fear. For the true horror fan, this pass gives guests access to every single night of the event. All of them. Every single one. Advance purchase price is going to be $284.99 plus tax. And then, like we were saying, if you add on that Express Pass onto the advance purchase price, it's going to be $729.99 plus tax. Really, the only con would be the price. But other than that...
And even then, it's only the price with Express.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that, what's crazy is that the Frequent Fear Plus gives you more nights over the Frequent Fear than the Ultimate does over the Plus. But the upcharge from regular Frequent Fear to Plus is only $30, and the upcharge from Plus to Ultimate is like almost $100.
Yeah, well, that's because you're adding on those Saturday nights.
Well, yeah, but it's only like an addition of 7 nights or 8 nights. Whereas the other one gives you a lot more.
For single night tickets, those Saturdays are the most expensive tickets.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So. And they're going to be the busiest days. So they would want more people to buy single night tickets for Saturday as opposed to filling up the park with Frequent Fear people.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is why, like, having worked the event in recent years, you kind of have come to find that Saturday is kind of the slowest night of the week. And Sunday has kind of become the craziest night from what I've seen.
Because all the Frequent Fear people go on Sundays.
Right.
Yeah, for me, the past couple of years, Sunday has been pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So Saturday, if you can afford to go, is kind of your best option.
Yeah.
Because most of the regulars are not there.
You know what the best days are, though? Thursdays. Thursdays really are the best days.
You heard it here first.
Yeah. As someone who went to the event legitimately every single day for HHN 28, Thursdays were the best. They were like the quiet. It was the least amount of young kids.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
for sure.
There you
least
go.
Least amount of young kids. And definitely the slower.
There's one Thursday every year, and I know because I went to high school in Orange County. So there's one Friday a year that's like a teacher planning day that the Orange County high schools are not in school. They get one random Friday off, and every kid from Orange County public schools goes to Halloween Horror Nights that Thursday night, and it's
like Grad Bash.
It is like Grad Bash. Like, it's so And so every year when that night happens, I'm like, oh boy, I know what this night is, but hey, I can't complain. This is the night I was here every year too. So
all right, I'm gonna need you to look up the school calendar and tell us what night that is.
So we
Tell
can
us which night to avoid.
By the end of this podcast, you shall have that information.
I will get on that.
Email school board. Hey, can we just like cancel that day this year? Like,
You got all your planning done, didn't you? You were at home all year.
Oh God. And we just lost all the teacher.
It's
We
not
love
true.
you.
I know. I value you're so much more valuable than society gives you credit for. Anyway. Am I talking now, or is that somebody else?
Yeah, before Kenneth digs himself any deeper, why don't you tell us about annual pass holder discounts, Kenneth?
All right. I'm leaving the Orange County Public Schools website now, and I actually have it open. I have the calendar open, so I will have that info.
Okay.
But annual pass holder discounts. So for single night tickets, if you have an annual pass holder, you can get single night tickets starting at $64.99 plus tax and going up to $99.99 plus tax depending on the night. Of course, that will fluctuate based on projections and whether it's a Saturday or a Tuesday. There's one Tuesday this year. And of course, as always, Premier pass holders get a free night of Halloween Horror Nights, and they can choose from one of the following dates. There's September 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 22, 23, 29, 30, or October 6th, 13th, 20th, 26th, or 27th.
I feel like I should be yelling bingo right about now.
Any of those nights seems like a great night to go get spooked.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
For free,
Awesome.
if you're a Premier pass holder.
Yes. And I'm going to move on to telling us about RIP tours while Kenneth looks up that date for us.
Yeah, I'll find it.
Okay, sweet. All right. So RIP tours. Join other fans on a non-private RIP tour and get a guided VIP walking tour of the event. See more with priority VIP entry to haunted houses. Or splurge on a private RIP tour and get a guided VIP walking tour of the event with priority unlimited VIP entry to haunted houses for you and your group of up to 10 people. So non-private tours start at $229.99 plus tax per person. The price for private RIP tours is not published, so contact your travel agent or the Universal VIP department for more info on those. Just so you know, separate HHN admission tickets are required for the night of your tour. That is not included in the price of your tour. And yes, annual pass holders can enjoy discounts on these tours on select nights. And that discount is 10% off for Premier and Preferred pass holders and 5% off for Power pass holders. So I have been lucky enough to be able to do one of these RIP tours. And let me tell you, it spoiled me forever. With our weekender back in 2019, we did one. And it was by far one of the best experiences I've ever had at Halloween Horror Nights or Universal for that matter. It wasn't cheap, but you can. So that price that they give you for the private includes 10 people, but you can add up to or have up to 12 people. So you can add 2 more people for an extra cost. And if you have a group of 10 people, you can all split the price, and it doesn't come out to be too super bad. Maddie, have you ever gotten to do one of these tours?
No, I wish. I want to.
Oh my God. It's
I have
so
a few
amazing.
friends that are RIP tour guides this year. So I'd love to book with one of them, but I would have to I'd have to save up some dollars. I'm also moving right in the middle of the Halloween Horror Nights season this year. So that will be very fun.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I can't speak to the non-private tours, although I know it's fairly much the same, but you will have some people you don't know on the tour with you. And you only get, your tour guide decides what you're going to do for the night. And you only get to go into the houses one time. Whereas on the private tour, you get to decide what you want to do. and your guide is yours alone. So your group gets to decide which way you're going to go, and you can literally do the houses as many times as you want. You could do one house all night long if you wanted to. Like it's totally yours. So when we did it in 2019, we did every single house twice.
Wow.
In one night. We also did both shows. We got VIP sitting at Academy of Villains show. We were sitting right behind Crystal and some of the dancers' family members. So that was kind of cool. And we got to eat twice at Cafe La Bamba. They had like a little private buffet set up with scare actors roaming around in there. We got to go in the lounge up above the Fallon ride, which was really cool.
Ooh,
it's
that's
just
cool up there.
It was just an awesome experience. It was so cool. So for me, worth every penny, but not cheap, for sure.
Yeah.
So that is a fun add-on if it is in your budget to do so, or if it's that Thursday night that all the children are going to be there.
Yes, and that Thursday night this year is Thursday, October 7th.
Ooh, October 7th.
So, yeah, Friday, October 8th is a teacher workday student holiday. So every child in the Central Florida Orange County school system will be at Halloween Horror Nights on Thursday, October 7th.
You heard it here, guys.
I know from experience because in that time I would go twice every year. I would go on that Thursday, and I would go usually like one of the first 2 weekends. So those were my 2 visits every year. So
that's funny.
Yeah.
And I am one of those bringing my child this year. But
Yay!
I know she's 10 and she wants to try it, and we're going to try it. But I do understand that she's probably only going to make it for like maybe 2 hours. And she may not like it so much, especially the houses. And I'm okay with that. But this is like me dipping the toe in the water for her. So
yeah.
She's totally prepared with Nancy to go back to the hotel when she's had enough. So
I will say from experience, taking my little sister that very, very first year, definitely have like a jacket with a hood that they can
that's
like
a good idea.
Put the hood up. And so they can still see in front of them, but they have like blinders on.
Good idea.
Like, yeah.
I'm going to take earplugs for her too. Because, half of the scares
it's loud.
Are sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not so much the person jumped out. It's that they had that sound trigger at the same time that scares the crap out of you. So yeah, we're prepared. But for those of you who are super scared and are nervous about going in at night, or like terrified about going in at night and you don't want to at all, there is another option for you to still be able to experience a little bit of HHN, but without the scares. Maddie, you want to tell us about that?
Yeah, so that is the Behind the Screams Unmasking the Horror Tour. So take a daytime VIP tour for a lights-on look at Halloween Horror Nights haunted houses. Pick from either 3 or 6 haunted houses. So there are 2 separate tours. One of them is a 3-house tour. The other is a 6-house tour on select days, September 3rd through October 31st. Theme park and or event admission is not included or required to participate in the tour. The price starts at $79.99 plus tax, and that is per person. Now the houses, you don't get to pick the houses that you go through. Correct. It is a set of houses, and that is all based on licensing, things like that. And there's also a lot of restrictions on picture taking and video recording as well. So know that going into it.
Yep. So I got to do one of these back in 2019 as well. And on some of the houses, so the guide lets you know before you walk into the house what is allowed and what's not. So I can't remember which house was it that
was going to be my question for you.
There was one that it wasn't allowed. We surprisingly, Killer Clowns, we were allowed to take pictures in. Which that was an IP.
Was Stranger Things not allowed?
We didn't go into Stranger Things. We did Graveyard Games. We did... Ooh, I can't think of it now.
From
Killer
what I've
Clowns.
seen, because like I watch like Tim Tracker and things like that, and so he's done Unmasking the Horror for like 28 and 29, and it was mostly the originals that you got to like take pictures in and like go through.
Right.
But it was those big IPs. Like for his 28 video, they definitely didn't go through Stranger Things.
No, I'm trying to think of what the other IP is that we went through because we did.
Was it Us?
Nope. Oh, I'm so
Universal
glad we didn't go through that one.
Monsters.
Yeah, but wouldn't you think they would be allowed to take pictures there? That they're the ones that own that one.
Yeah.
You would think so.
But like going through, like he did one of his was Carnival Graveyard, and he was only allowed to take a single picture of this like one mannequin that had like a trespassing sign around his chest and like a bag over his head. Like that was the only picture he was allowed to take in Carnival Graveyard. So they're like weird for weird reasons. About
and
stuff.
Some of them, you're right. Maybe it was Universal Monsters, which would make no sense though. But there were some where you were allowed to take pictures just in certain rooms.
Mm-hmm.
And like it wasn't not allowed for the whole maybe it was Killer Clowns and we weren't allowed to take pictures during certain parts, but I know we were allowed to take pictures in the cotton candy room.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
So maybe it was that one. Anyway,
I'm trying to remember what all IPs were there.
Yeah, but it was super cool. We had friends with us that would not do Halloween Horror Nights at night at all, but they did this with us and they loved it. It's a very cool experience for sure.
Oh, did you go in Ghostbusters?
No.
Or House of a Thousand Corpses?
I don't think we went through Ghostbusters.
I forgot that was House for 29. It's like House of a Thousand Corpses.
It seems like it was so long ago, but literally it was 2 years ago. So
yeah.
I don't know, but it was a cool experience. And the even cooler thing is that you do not have to have a park ticket to go on this tour, which is super surprising, but you don't. So our friends did not have daytime park tickets. And so what they did is we met at the Blue Man Group entrance and our tour guide came and got us from there. And so we were escorted the whole time with our tour guide through the parks. So there was never a time that we would have been able to go off on our own. So that is why you don't have to have a daytime ticket to do this, which is not very common knowledge.
Yeah, I would have thought you needed admission for this.
Yeah,
I was very surprised, honestly. It's in very small print when you go to buy it.
They don't want you to know.
Which is I feel like you would want to have that advertised because like in my head, my little like marketing brain, someone does this tour who doesn't have tickets to either Universal or Horror Nights, but they're like, we just kind of want to see what it's about or like see kind of what we're getting ourselves into before buying tickets. And then they like fall in love with it and they're like, oh my gosh, we're going to buy all the annual passes. Like,
right.
That's like yeah.
And they're walking through from house to house and they're like, oh my gosh, did you see that Simpsons ride?
Yeah.
We gotta come back here in the day.
Yeah. But at the same time, like you're paying, fun fact, $26 for regular parking. Learned that today. It's definitely gone up since I left the company a month ago. $26. I was like,
but that was a fun surprise.
Bad surprise. Not a good surprise. I was like, hey dad.
It's probably cheaper for you just to Uber, huh?
Honestly, yeah. I mean, I don't know where I would leave I don't know if I'd be comfortable like leaving my car on Kirkman, but like, yeah, that's pricey. But like you pay the $26 to get into City Walk to go do the tour. So then you're like, well, I just paid $26 to get in here. I might as well like get a park ticket along with it.
I might as well pay another $125.
Yeah.
Just that's just a slight upcharge there.
Make my day worth it.
Yeah. No, you're right. Theme parks are expensive, but for me, it's totally worth it. But that's a deal.
Yeah.
That tour, that Behind the Screams tour, is an awesome deal.
What So I'm assuming the $79.99 a person is for the 3 house. Do we know what the 6 house is? And is it fluctuating based on days, or is it a set? This is 3 house. This is 6 house.
I believe it also fluctuates based on days as well.
Whoa. Okay.
It's not but it doesn't go up much. I can't remember, to be honest with you.
I would do one that was $80. I've never done one.
I've never quoted one for anybody that was like a price where I was like, whoa, that's way too much. They've always been right around this price range. I would say they probably don't go up any more than 100.
That's not bad.
Really? Even for the 6 house tour?
The 6 house tour is probably between 100 and 125, I would assume.
Still seems
because
good.
we did the 6 house tour and it was not super pricey. So
that is pretty cool, especially like, you know, if you're a fan of the event who's never worked at it and you've never gotten to see a house like with all the effects turned off and without any characters in it, and you get to kind of just like look around without being nervous that somebody's going to jump out and get you. It's a really cool, a unique experience. Like I've never done one of these tours, but just having walked through houses empty, it is really, really neat to get to look at them like that.
Now, I will say, even with lights on, you still expect somebody to jump out at you. You just do. But it doesn't. But you just still expect it. So we had fun with each other where we were the ones jumping out from the boo holes and scaring each other. So
that is fun.
And we had, you guys weren't with me. So during the weekender, we had one of my agents who I love dearly. His name is Joe Smithwick, and he is super tall. He's like 6. I don't know, Joe, I'm sorry, but I think he's like 6'9", 6'10". He's super tall. And so he would literally just get in a boo hole and just stand there. Like he wouldn't even have to jump out. And we would walk around the corner and he's just standing there being Joe. And it would scare the crap out of us just because there's like this tall dude just standing in the shadows. It was fun. So
it is neat though. Like you definitely, like you were saying, Kenneth, like there's so much more to the haunted house that you will never get to see with those lights off, going through it as a guest. Like even as, I mean, I as a reserve only got to see the houses like dark, like at the event, working it from the back. But like there's so much just from like looking at pictures and videos of like walkthroughs of the Unmasking the Horror. Like there's so much that you will never, ever know was there. Like on this bookshelf in this room of this house, there is a trinket and it's a callback to this house in HHN 17. And it's like, what? Like, what? Who would have ever known?
And sometimes they even put hints as to what they're going to do in houses the next year. What IPs they've gotten. Yeah. It's
so the highest price that I see is $109.
Gee, yeah, what a steal.
For 3 house, $109, and there's only like 4 days that are like that. The next one's like 99 and then 89 and then 79. So, Kenneth, if you want to do one with me.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay.
I would definitely love to do one. It's just a budget thing, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yep, lots of fun. Speaking of extra fun.
Well, yeah, for a little extra HHN fun, you'll want to be sure you're staying at a Universal Orlando Resort hotel because there will be additional experiences over there, such as the Jacked Up experience, which is something described as follows. Enter...
They need to work on their names.
Yeah, Jacked Up experience. They love that Jack apostrophe D up. Jacked Up. They use that every time Jack's at the event. Something is called that. Jacked Up Carnage was a drink last time in 25. Anyway, enter the twisted world of Jack the Clown and take a mind trip through the chaotic carnival of carnage. Pose for photos. Go inside Jack's human-sized blender and undergo a maniacal transformation. While there, check out the Horror Icons bar. Also, all of this is at Cabana Bay.
We're getting there.
It'll get there. Okay. I'm reading it ahead. All right. While there, check out the Horror Icons bar. Revel in past Halloween Horror Nights icons in this wicked lounge. Purchase specialty drinks as well as spooky snacks. You'll be surrounded by by images of some of your favorite icons, including Jack, Chance, the Storyteller, and more, along with props and costumes. I would just like to say that snacks is one of the least spooky words, and when you pair it with spooky, it makes it just seem not
sounds
spooky.
very boo-bashish.
Spooky snacks.
Scooby snacks.
This year at Halloween Horror Nights, experience spooky snacks. It just
Snacks.
both experiences are located at Universal's Cabana Bay Beach Resort. The Jacked Up experience is exclusive to guests of any Universal Orlando Resort hotel, and the Horror Icons bar is accessible to all guests. Jacked Up experience,
Sweet.
The Jacked Up experience takes place from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. September 3rd through October 31st. The experience is only open to Universal Orlando Hotel guests with the presentation of the hotel keycard. Guests of other Universal Orlando Resort hotels will receive a parking validation ticket for complimentary self-parking at Cabana Bay Beach Resort. Parking is validated only for the time spent at the experience. Overnight parking is not included. Experience is not recommended for children under the age of 13.
So I'll be taking my 10-year-old.
Yeah, you gotta. Hey, it's a recommendation.
I think this is super cool. So I went to it back in 2019 when they did the Stranger Things pop-up at Cabana Bay. And it was really cool. They do check your room key. So you can't sneak in. You can't get away with, can't get away from that aspect of it.
Yeah.
But with the Stranger Things, they literally had 2 of the sets from the movies. They had the buyer's living room with the letters written on the walls behind you. And they had all like the special effects and everything where the team member would press a button and it would make the wall behind you go like transparent kind of, and you would see the Demogorgon behind you. And then they had the Scoops Ahoy counter where you could stand behind and take a picture. So the team member would take your cell phone and take your pictures for you, and it was cool. So I'm excited about this one because it's much spookier than the Stranger Things one will be for sure.
And you get to get in the blender. That's super cool.
Dream.
That's really fun.
You have strange dreams, Maddie.
Listen. It really revolves around the human-sized blender and Jack's pants. So
Jack's pants
I have to go.
Untouchable.
Oh,
like
really?
No one else's pants are that good.
Wait, so
MC,
okay.
Hammer
What?
pants? No.
No.
Jack pants.
Yes.
Oh, good
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. All right.
I got you. I love John Mulaney.
I know you do.
Okay, so just to get this straight, the Jack part is only Cabana Bay, but the Icons bar is everyone.
No. So the Jacked Up
Opposite.
experience is all resort guests. So it doesn't just have to be Cabana Bay.
Okay.
It can be any of the resort hotels at Universal.
And then Icons bar.
The bar, of course, they'll welcome anybody to come and buy a drink.
Yeah, you don't have to be staying at a hotel to go to the Icons bar.
Cool.
Correct.
So, and those buses from City Walk to Cabana Bay are going to be nuts every day during this time of year.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I'll be on there.
Yeah. I mean, I would go at like 2 p.m.
That's the best time to get drinking.
middle of the afternoon.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I was at, this is so off topic. It's okay. It's about Beetlejuice though. I was at Horror Makeup today and they have the Beetlejuice that's like doing the pre-show stuff, which is honestly, I don't know why they didn't do that sooner because that is
so
the
great.
funniest thing.
Yeah.
So there was a guy who looked a little intoxicated along with his lady friend. They looked a little intoxicated. They were in the first row, so obviously Beetlejuice had to make fun of them. And Beetlejuice is like, what, y'all have been drinking since 9 a.m.? And the guy literally was like, yeah! And I was like, oh, no!
This guy's on vacation. He knows how to live.
Yeah. That's fun. So where in Cabana Bay was this for Stranger Things, Michelle?
It was upstairs in one of the meeting rooms. So if you go upstairs above Starbucks, it was like up there in one of those little, there's like a meeting room up there that you would probably never know is there.
And I believe that the Swizzle Lounge is like home to one of these two things, which is
in the lobby.
I think it's just, it's like the lobby bar, right?
Yep.
So is that what's going to be transformed into the Icons bar?
I would think so.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's the only bar except the ones by the pools.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Interesting.
Okay. Fun times.
I'm very excited to check that out. Like, I requested off work for September 3rd so that I can like just have a whole day of Halloween fun stuff. Yeah.
Ooh, HHN
stuff. Oh, you will?
Yeah.
All right. We got to meet up.
I was just going to say, might I say Rush of Fear meetup?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You can say that.
For Rush of Fear meetup for the Rush of Fear week. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do that.
Yay!
We'll meet up. We'll meet at this Icon bar.
Yeah.
At 2 p.m.
Yeah. We'll park in City Walk.
Yeah.
And then take a bus. Well, Michelle, are you staying on property or off property?
I'll be at Sapphire.
Oh, heck yeah. This is going to be awesome.
Okay, so we'll park at Sapphire.
Don't mind us while we make our plans, guys.
Yeah. This is great. I make my own schedule at work. Well, I mean, my life's in limbo at the moment. So who knows what's going to happen closer to the date, but I'll be there.
But 2 p.m. Swizzle Lounge, buddy.
Yeah.
Icons bar.
Icons bar. It's going to be so packed. We have no idea. It's going to we're going to be waiting 3 hours to get in there.
Oh, it's going to be like opening day of Trader Sam's where the wait was 7 hours long.
Oh,
I don't know if it's going to be that long because this information was very hidden. So it's not like super common knowledge. There's not a whole lot of buzz about it. And honestly, there wasn't like a wait when we got there for the Stranger Things.
All of HHN Twitter is going to be there. The whole app, HHN Twitter, the
whole app,
all of the other podcasts, all of the frequent fear people, like I don't know, they're all going to be there.
The HHN like local Orlando community is going to just take over. Everyone at Cabana Bay, there's going to be like some family from Michigan like sitting like waiting to do something in the lobby, and we're all going to storm in like wildebeest in the Lion King, like in our HHN garb, like and they're just going to be like, what in the world is going on?
Yeah.
We're just going to be like,
there's a spooky bar.
We're here for the Scooby snacks.
Me just running along. Where are Jack's pants?
we're here for the human blender.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll have to take turns using your resort key to get in there.
I don't know, Kenneth. Do you look like a Michelle?
Absolutely.
I could be French.
You could be Michelle.
Michelle. Oh my God. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make my own Jack blender. I'm going to go get a blender from the Margaritaville restaurant, the take-home blender, and I'm going to paint it to look like blood and like, no one take my idea. That's going to be my like cup. It's going to be like my drink cup.
Well, you did just say it on a public podcast.
Trademark. Or if you do it, tag me and then I'll share it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Deal. So, Scarezones.
Scarezones.
Oh, wow.
Reeling it back in.
Yikes.
Okay. So, we can't let the evening go by, although we almost did, without mentioning all the buzz in the parks surrounding Scarezones. So, Maddie and Kenneth have been in the parks lately and even did a couple of lives on our Instagram, which was awesome. So, why don't you guys tell us a little bit about what you have seen going on?
Yeah. I mean, there's going to be scare zones. We know that.
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
Up. But
one of them is quite obvious what it is.
Oh, yeah.
And then the other,
two of them are quite obvious what they are because like the logos are on both.
I guess so, but one of the front scare zone in Avenue of the Stars is very, very clear, and the other one is like if you know what you're looking at, you know what it is, but if not, then it's like I don't know what that is.
But that front scare zone. Okay, so we'll start at the front of the park, Avenue of the Stars.
So walk me through the park. I'm walking in. God.
I can't even imagine being a daytime guest who has no idea what Halloween Horror Nights is and walking into the park like you're a family from Michigan and just there's that. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
It's huge, huh?
It's huge. The trellis. But what I've seen on Twitter, that trellis with that Halloween Horror Nights sign in the bold font, it's lights and it lights up red at night. And it's been used before.
Yeah, I couldn't tell what year that was. I have a feeling I have seen it, and it just didn't make an impact on me the way it did on other people, clearly.
It's going to be beautiful.
Oh, yeah. I'm psyched for it. And it looks like a lot of parts of that street set are from previous scare zones. Mm-hmm. So that's really cool. Like, I think I saw Jason Perry, who played Ted in the Bill and Ted shows. He posted one of those things saying like that he and somebody were like, vampires scaring people on that same piece of set back when. Oh,
that's cool.
Whenever they were characters,
I love it.
Yeah. So like a lot of that stuff seems like it's been brought back, which is super cool.
Yeah.
And there's like multiple little platforms for performers to be up on, like kind of, it does look like a lot of like, we're going to have performers on platforms kind of up and separated from the crowd.
Yeah. And that is kind of what I was I met up with a friend today at the park, but like we were talking about how many stages there were. And I was like, I honestly was expecting that from this year, just because I feel like we're still going to have some sort of space between scare actors and guests. Yeah. So I think it's going to be a lot more elevated scare actors this year and not as many scare actors on the streets like we're used to. I think there will still be some, but I think it's going to be a lot less.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot of elevated platforms in all the scare zones.
Do we think that's where they're going to have icons?
Oh, 100%.
Didn't we have a icon scare zone? Let's see, a 30th anniversary zone.
Yeah, that's the Avenue of the Stars. So you like walk up to it, and if you're looking at it and you're like looking down the alleyway, there's the big lighting trellis with the Halloween Horror Nights sign. And then down the sides of the trellis are these little shelves. My dad actually pointed this out. I had no clue. But there are these little shelves with these like really big like fake candles that are going to be really, really pretty at night. And then on the left side is the big, it's like the shirt from last year, like that red and black kind of comic book style. That one has like Jack, it has all the boys. So Jack, director, caretaker. And then on the other side is one of those like brick kind of stages with the 30 Years of Fear sign. And then you go into the middle of the trellis and there's two red drapes on the side. And then on the opposite side is the girls and Eddie and Usher. And then there's another like brick stage on that other side. All being used as stroller parking right now, which I think is hilarious. But
it is hilarious.
Yeah.
So awesome. So moving back to New York, what's happening back there?
A whole lot.
Yeah.
It looks like I think it's an original zone.
It's the Seek and Destroy one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of like trucks. It looks pretty post-apocalyptic. Whenever I don't remember if we talked about this last time or if there was any construction last time we recorded, but it gives me real Saws and Steam vibes. And it looks from what's there because there's a lot of like big water tanks full of red liquid with like hoses that are attached to things covered by tarps, which if you know how they set up for Horror Nights, those are usually dead bodies that are part of the set dressing. So it looks like some sort of post-apocalypse where they are draining bodies of their blood for some sort of nefarious purpose. That's what I think it looks like.
Cool.
What's the one scare zone? 26. I keep
Survive
wanting to
or Die.
Thank you. Not Legions of Horror, because I made that mistake the last time too. Yeah, Survive or Die is what my friend today was saying. But my dad also made the interesting comment. My dad, who's only been to one night of Halloween Horror Nights ever, he was like, so there's like the big main stage, which is over by where the carnival ride was last year for Zombieland. But then there's also these like, he called them like guard towers, like in a prison. He was like, they look like prison guard towers. And I was like, oh, so like post-apocalyptic, but like also militaristic / prison style. And there's lots of like barrels, like metal barrels. And there's the, all the signs everywhere, like up on the buildings.
Yeah, like the controller sees all and stuff like that.
Yeah, submit to the controller, things like that. So I'm assuming the controller is going to be somewhere on that main stage, but yeah, I saw a wig. One of the tarps had been like kind of pulled down a little bit on one of the barrels over by Sting Alley, and there was just this brown wig that you could see. I'm like, oh, I know what that is. Excited!
Hooray! A dead body!
We have issues. It's okay.
Awesome.
But I feel like there's going to be a lot more added to this zone. But just for right now, because Superstar does roll through once a day, they obviously can't put.
Yeah, New York Zone all the time has pieces that go in the middle of the street that have to be rolled out after the park is kind of cleared and like Stay and Scream is starting. Mm-hmm. Then they'll like, get like forklifts to like pull out cars or other set pieces and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Wow. Sweet. So moving along quickly, we have stuff going on in San Francisco as well, right?
San Francisco. So from pictures that have been posted of this, and I actually walked through there briefly today also. I walked a short little lap around the park, checked out San Francisco, and some of the set pieces, it's again, more little stages. It looks very similar to the setup of Rob Zombie, Hellbilly Deluxe from last year. Or 2 years ago. So there's lots of little stages for little scenes. And on some of them is a logo that kind of looks like the MTV logo, but instead of an M, it's a C with the skull in the middle, kind of making that negative space in the middle of the C, which is the logo for something called Crypt TV, which I had never really heard of what that was.
Me neither.
So I'm on the Wikipedia site here, and I'll just read straight from this. And it says, Crypt TV is an American entertainment company focused on developing, producing, and distributing horror-themed digital content with an emphasis on monsters and recurring characters in linked universes. It was founded by Jack Davis and Eli Roth in 2015 and backed by Jason Blum and Blumhouse Productions. Crypt specializes in short-form horror videos made for the internet, including viral characters such as The Birch and The Looksee. And the company has a combined social media following of 5 million likes on Facebook and 3.41 million subscribers on YouTube. And the day that those pictures came up, I saw that logo and I went to see if I could find out what Crypt TV is. So I went to the website, and looking at the website gave me no answers at all. I was like on the website. I was like, isn't this a website? And isn't this the website? And I still can't figure out what this is. But it looks like it's it's like a collection. It's like they just bring you different horror shows, movies, short films. Mm-hmm. And if you just scroll down that page, you'll see a lot of really, really scary monster designs. I haven't watched any of it just yet. I'm looking forward to it. There's The Birch, The Looksee.
I feel like it kind of has like the Twilight Zone feel, where it's like every episode is like a different story, but it's all kind of one series,
Yeah, well, kind of, because some of it it's not even really a show. It's hard to even say. It's a company. It's an entertainment company that brings you different.
It's like Netflix for horror stuff.
Kind of, except I think it's all free.
Oh my.
Because it's just like on YouTube. A lot of
Interesting. Wonder how that came to this event. So I wonder if they pitched themselves to the event, or did Universal have to buy rights for it? Because it doesn't really sound like something they would invest money to buy.
Well, I think the fact that Eli Roth and Jason Blum are involved in it makes a lot of sense for why Horror Nights would get involved, because they've worked with both of those guys before. And Eli Roth co-created this. Jason Blum was the first investor in this project and helped bring it to reality. So that would be my guess of like how the connection was made. Was just through that Blumhouse connection.
Interesting.
So yeah, it looks like their main goal was like it started as an experiment to see if you could make effective horror that was designed to be watched like on a mobile device. Like, could you still scare people with content made with that that medium or that delivery system? I guess So
so from what people are saying on Twitter, the set pieces we have right now, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 set pieces. And if you're looking for the episodes and the names of the episodes to go with each one of those set pieces we have right now, it's going to be the Look-See, the Murado, the Birch, Sunny Family Cult, Miss Anity, and then the Door in the Woods. So those are what did I just say? 5 or 6? 6. Those are the 6 episode stages we have at this very moment in San Francisco.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, do we have any information about what's going on over in Central Park?
It's the Terra Cuentas Scare Zone, unofficially, unannounced. But as of right now, all we have are very tall, wrapped in green lighting trellises or lighting towers, and then lots of speakers. Other than that, nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no real construction in Hollywood or Central Park.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just lots of lighting and that sort of stuff, but nothing really to see, nothing interesting.
No.
Okay.
And the Hollywood Scare Zone is rumored to be the Eddie Scare Zone. So.
Okay.
Yeah. And then as of right now, there's nothing announced for Simpsons, but I can assume it would probably be some sort of roaming something like we usually get.
Yeah.
And then
that one's never announced anyway.
It's one of the roaming hordes.
Yeah. And then I was thinking about this when I was at the park today. Killer Clowns has been the only one since I've been going to the event that's been in that weird, doesn't really have a name, but it's kind of on the water behind Sting Alley Scare Zone, correct?
Yeah, I think they call that South Street, I believe.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's not a usual Scare Zone location.
Right.
That year, Killer Clowns was in South Street, and there was no zone in San Francisco.
There were roaming chainsaws in San Francisco. They were like the mechanics.
They were added after the event started because there was such a big gap of nothing.
Right. But there was also Fast and Furious construction still going on. So I feel like they couldn't have a real...
well, no, Fast and Furious was open by then.
In 2018?
I think so. I believe it was. Now I gotta go look at that.
I know. Wait. Because it was Invasion in 2007.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It opened April 2018.
So after...
So it was open.
Oh.
So before, it opened. It was open.
Weird. Maybe was it actually open for Halloween Horror Nights? Maybe that's why I don't remember it.
It was.
Oh.
It was open during the event, and I think they just didn't put a zone there because they didn't want it, like the ride exit to be constantly dumping into the Scare Zone.
Fair.
And then I think they realized that like nobody likes that ride, and the exit is never too busy.
No.
So it's okay for a scare zone to be there.
And everyone stands there for that blasting air conditioning. I know I did. I was like, I'm not the biggest Rob Zombie fan, and like this scare zone's cool and all, but I'm really just standing here for an extended period of time because of the AC.
Hey, but there was some pretty cool dancing going up there on those stages.
There was. They were
the Rob Zombie.
They were awesome. They were really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, as of right now, that's pretty much all we have.
That's a good bit. I mean, we went from like nothing and crickets to a lot in the span of a week, really.
Yeah.
But you know what I forgot about, and my friend had to remind me today, we don't have Rock the Universe this year. So
yes, we do actually.
What?
Well, Rock the Universe has been moved on the calendar to be like in February or January.
Right. But before, they would always wait putting out a lot of set pieces because of the Rock the Universe, and they didn't want to like have that and Halloween Horror Nights in the same thing. But because it got moved, I think that's why we're getting so much earlier out.
Yeah,
as opposed to closer to the event time. But it's exciting.
I hope they keep. I mean, a lot of this that we talked about tonight is speculation. All the scare zones, totally speculation, because none of that has been officially announced. So hopefully we'll keep getting more and more, because we've really only got a few weeks left before we get started. So excited.
Yeah.
So awesome, guys. Well, I think that'll do it for this episode. Thank you so much for the outpouring of support we have received on this podcast in such a short amount of time. We are so humbled to have you join us in this adventure, and hope we get to meet some of you during HHN 30, as you heard us all kind of chit-chatting about and planning.
Yeah.
So until next week, for more content, be sure to check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/rushoffear. And follow us on Instagram at rush.of.fear.
Yeah. And as always, if you'd like to attend the event this year, please reach out to Mouse and Muggle Travel Company. You can do that by visiting their website, which is mouseandmuggle.com, or you can fill out on the website, you can fill out a no obligation quote request. And then you can also email our very lovely Michelle here directly. That's going to be michelle@mouseandmuggle.com. Michelle is spelled Michelle.
Awesome.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, everybody. Now, the podcast has come to an end. Now get out.